Hey, what's going on, fams? Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome, family, to our humble abode.
This is Life with the Darlingtons. My name is Pusiso Darlington, and I'm with the most beautiful, most gorgeous girl in the world.
Mamello Pasiwe. To those who have subscribed, thank you so much. You don't understand how much we appreciate the support and just thank you. And to those who haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button.
And if you enjoy this video and enjoy our content, please give this video a thumbs up. And make sure that you click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads.
Yes!
Oh, that's so good to be back.
Yeah, that was a bit shaky though. I mean, my lines are a bit shaky, but you know what? It feels good actually. Thinking, what is this called again? The intro.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels different. It feels weird actually just sitting down again. And yeah, sitting in front of the camera like this. But anyway, yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's like we never left. Okay, no, like we actually left because we actually took longer than we thought we would.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys, so in this video, I want to say something. Oh, in this video, we're going to be, addressing where we have been and why we left. Because we started posting videos sometime last year, towards the end of the year, and it was sort of just like okay.
We did.
No explanation.
No, it was this year actually.
Didn't we post the vlog last year?
No, I think it was this year. I can't remember.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, we've posted like 2 videos now already, and we haven't sort of explained what happened.
But thank you guys for also, just like watching that content that we just put out there without even like officially coming back and saying, hey guys, we're back. But yeah, always, man, the love and support is always so overwhelming. It's something that we don't ever take for granted. Happy New Year again to everybody as well.
Yes,
compliments of the new year. Yeah.
Yes, guys. Thanks, man.
So where have we been, babe?
Around and stuff. Where have we been, champ? I think like we explained in the last video that we posted before we actually went off of YouTube, it was pretty much that. But I think the break sort of took slightly longer than we thought it would.
Yeah.
Because life started happening.
My wife got really sick at some point.
Yeah.
That's why actually we didn't come back, because I think that time we wanted to come back, then you got sick.
That's when,
yeah. Then you got sick, and then we're like, alright, cool.
Yeah.
Not much you can do there.
After that, life started becoming a bit hectic and stuff like that. But you know what?
Hapokutu for some time. That's actually the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But no better time than now, right? So we just decided, you know what, let's just go back on YouTube. And we'll just allow things to happen organically. We're just going to allow life to just, you know, happen organically. But we still want to obviously be consistent and
definitely.
Yeah, do everything we said we would and stuff.
Definitely.
But yeah, we're back, you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like we explained, like I'm saying, in the last video, that was pretty much it. We really needed that time just to kind of go back to the drawing board and decide what like, we don't just want to do just for the sake of, you know. And yeah. Yeah,
and just to add on what my wife is saying, if you guys go back and watch our 1 year marriage check-in, I think that was our last upload. What we actually speak about there and what we feel we've achieved over the span of our marriage, it was crucial for us to actually just take a few steps back so that we can get to that point, where we obtain certain successes in our marriage. Things like working on our communication and how do we grow into resolving issues, how do we deal with stuff like those, and just, in other areas of our lives also, like our spiritual lives and, there was just certain areas in our lives we felt that we needed to work on certain things, because we believe a lot in we can't give what we don't have, or we can't give from a place
An
that
empty place. Yeah.
you know. So we just, number one, needed to go be filled. You know, we needed to grow, and actually, because another thing that we believe a lot in is in becoming versus giving perceptions.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So yeah. But
With that being said, Askis, just wanted to say we're still in the process.
we definitely still are in the
Still
process.
in that process.
But there's so much growth, though.
Yes.
We've been doing well, man. I think we've been killing it. You know.
Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about where we are now, like in our lives, and you know, our relationship, like mentally and all of those things, just go check our previous video. We're gonna leave the link up there. So yeah, just go check it out, and then that will give you like a bit more insight on where we are now as two people.
Okay. So you guys, we want to add a bit of a story time, because we also feel like this is something we actually never got to kind of speak about. And it was one of the things I feel we gained a lot of new followers on Instagram because of this, our engagement, right? Yeah, man, our engagement video did quite a few rounds on social media, and of which it was never expected, you know? So that was really, really nice, man. And I think people were always kind of fascinated with, like, okay, wow, who are these people? Because like I'm saying, we gained a whole lot of new followers from that video.
More you than me, though.
Another thing, although followers are young, you fit Ataka now, but it's fine.
Yeah, that was because of our traditional wedding pictures. Those went really viral. Those went to like 20,000 plus likes, and that was on my profile.
Okay.
So
yeah,
most of my followers came from that. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing was how we won the wedding, right? We won a wedding, and that also Leona Kaitisa a lot of other followers, because okay, who are these people trying to win this wedding? I was tagging so many people during that period as well. Some people I didn't even know, but I was just like, you know what, girl? Thanks for helping me win. You know,
jump in, guys.
You know, and obviously got a lot of support also from a lot of people. So when we actually did get to win the wedding, that was like a huge thing also. Like, oh my god! So we still need to tell that story as well. So we decided to make it one nice video where we tell a story about what happened and how everything happened as well.
And I just want to say this, babe, skis. I think what I want people to take out of this video the most, from my end, or in my opinion rather, is for people to see that we are who we are because of people, you know. And honestly, like, without people, we wouldn't be where we are now, you know. I think if there's anything I really want you guys to see about our lives, and just to take, you know, from all of those that we'll be sharing here, is we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support of people, you know, which is one thing. No, like the fact that we did get married, the fact that, you know, all these things happen in our lives, you know, was because of the support of people, you know. So yeah, one thing that I'm really, really grateful for, you know. So yeah.
Anyway, so we got engaged.
Our engagement video. Yeah, so we got engaged. We got engaged on your birthday. This is 2020.
Yes, we got engaged in 2020.
2020. The 29th of November.
Yeah, that was my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah. So backstory behind that is we actually wanted to get engaged, I think, around about a couple of September. Because what happened was, my dad had written a letter in September.
In August.
In August, yes. In August 2020, my dad wrote a letter. Yeah, that was the official letter that went home. Her home. So my dad wrote this letter, and the letter went away. I remember very well the date that my dad had set for the first official meeting. And Okupile, then you guys obviously accepted. It was the 19th of September. Yeah, the 19th of September. So unfortunately, that never even happened. Because I remember the plan was let's sit for negotiations, and then after negotiations, then we officially get engaged. Not let's get engaged and then wanted our parents to lead like the process, in the way that they needed to, as like both the families coming together and actually agreeing about our union together, So on the 19th of September 2020, unfortunately, that became the day my dad was being buried, So on the 14th of September, unfortunately, 2020, we lost my dad, So that Saturday of the 19th, the day we were actually supposed to be sitting for our lobola negotiations, it became the day for my dad's burial. One of the saddest days of my life, really. Yeah, like I'm even getting emotional thinking about it, actually. But yeah, and then we ended up, obviously everything now had to change, and then kind of when was the negotiations now again?
I guess I'll put us. I don't want to lie.
But it was in November.
Was it in November?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, on the 28th of November, actually. Yes.
Yes.
The Saturday before.
Yes. Your birthday was on a Sunday, even. Yeah. So, post my dad's passing now and everything, we went back to the drawing board. Okay, what do we do now? My mom insisted, okay, cool, dude, you must still continue, because this thing was in the pipeline and this is what your dad wanted to do, so let's just continue. I said, alright, cool. Yeah, and then the 28th of November, we set for the lobola negotiations, and then the 29th, boom! Do you want to tell them what happened that day? You're crying and everything, bro.
Why? Okay. I actually want us to insert the engagement video. I'll probably do that right now. Let's wait. that was the engagement video, you guys. And the way Sipo, like, it was so last minute. First of all, she wasn't even planning to take the video. So for the video to have been taken
for us
and
to
for
be
it
having
to
any
end,
video at
exactly,
all.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, for us to have a video at all, for me, it's like, oh my god, this almost didn't happen. Imagine if it wasn't captured. Yo, bruh.
But we were gonna have pictures though, because we had a cameraman there.
Yes, yes.
But that video though was the highlight actually, like even more than the pictures.
Yes.
Shout out to Sipo.
Yes. Shout out, girl. Shout out, man. Okay, leading up to the engagement, we've spoken about it so many times. I think, guys, we had spoken about it so many times. I just didn't know when it was gonna happen, though, if I'm quite honest. But I did start suspecting on the day, and I'll tell you what gave it away. So Sipo, she's a very sort of like she had asked us to do something on the day, ne? And then I think Boo had planned something and what. I'll just hear from him or when I plan and when I can actually get time then to, chill with my friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Sipo was just insisting. She was persistent. Sipo was the type to kind of like, no, okay, that's fine, Sissy, we can definitely do it another time. She was very persistent. She was like, no, girl, please speak to him. You guys will do something later and what. That was already like,
why is she pushing?
Like this? But that's fine. And then, okay, she wanted to take me to this new restaurant and what. Okay, the story was believable. Sharp, Sissy. Okay, it's fine. And then on our way, though, to the place, because she didn't know where the place was, on our way, she's talking to this random, I don't even remember now, but the way that she was speaking to this person over the phone, who was obviously my husband, what we say? Let's say we did Tabo. No, Tabo, yeah, we're on our way now, Tabo. Yes, where did you say you're on now, Tabo? Okay, yes, Tabo, yes. We're still on time, Tabo. Okay, no, you're 10 minutes. Okay, we can give you 10 minutes, Tabo. I was like, you don't talk like this. Why? So just adding up.
It was a bit awkward because I was on the other end of the line with an accent there even because I was concerned, or like, have you seen sometimes like Hobaga phone? Sometimes that audio leaks to like whoever that's sitting next to you. So I was concerned, or maybe like you'd actually hear, oh, it's me. So I decided to go with an accent.
I think she lowered the volume also because I couldn't hear a thing. But anyway, eventually we get there. So I'm thinking, now I'm very anxious because I'm thinking, shucks, okay, this could really be happening. I can't 100% sure also, but I'm suspect, obviously. So as we're approaching, I'm like, okay, what's gonna give it away is if Kibona Koloi parked outside. If I see the car parked outside, I'm definitely gonna know.
And then you didn't.
And then there's no car. So as we're driving in, and Kiba convinced her, okay, maybe okay, sharp. We're probably just here to have dinner, like she said, lunch. Like she had said, and whatever. Sharp. And then as we're walking in now, there's a photographer at my husband Bane. So Bane can be like they've worked together a few times. Definitely
there's no way Sipo could have asked Bane to be here.
Exactly. And there's no way Bane fella coincidentally he's here. I was like,
that was dumb actually. That was really dumb. Because in my mind though, like I wanted you to have like a young photo shoot before you walk in and stuff like that, which I think that was actually not a brilliant idea. Because that obviously gave away the surprise. Okay, cool, there's something going on.
Yeah, but you're still like anxious on now. How's it gonna happen? Who's actually here? What's actually happening? So that's what's going through my mind. Now, how the club? Bane is very relaxed. No one is leading us anywhere. Sipo doesn't know where to go. Bane is just very chilled, and so I'm just like, okay, and so Bane is trying with the whole thing, like you're saying, body picture too, but like I can't even focus and actually take nice pictures because I'm just like, what's happening? Are we early? Ovan? And then even the receptionist or the lady, I said, it's more guest house, more. It was a guest house, no?
Guest house conference center thing.
Liana Sebetamo, she's in on this thing. She's like taking her time, welcoming. Hey, Duramo, take pictures there. I'm thinking, what's going on? So anyway, now she starts taking us on a tour eventually. She starts taking us on a tour. Yeah, the place, this is our what? This is our kitchen. This is our lounge. This is our in. And then she just randomly, I don't know how she figured it out. Okay, this is the time. As the lady opened the door, because I'm thinking this is part of just another random one. And then that was when
that was smart of her though, like I must say.
Yes. So let's catch Pisa, and yes, guys, like you saw in the video, I couldn't believe it. For him to have done that for me was like, babe, you thought about this yourself, child. But obviously that was so and then it was a Sunday, and then later that day we spent a bit of time there, and then we went to church later.
We wanted to have dinner there, and then we realized that we wanted to go to church.
Yeah,
more than we wanted to be there actually.
That's why we were like, let's go, let's be out.
Let's just go to church. Yeah, let's go to church. We left, we went to church. Yeah, that was a pretty cool day though.
And that was a good calling our family, remember?
Oh yeah.
That was also really cool. Everyone's screaming over the wall. But anyway, that day was just will forever be remembered. I'm so happy that.
But they knew though, like everybody knew that that
was happening. Yeah. Okay, so I forgot. In the morning, right? That was my birthday. My husband surprises me at church, right? He surprises me at church. Some flowers, the gifting, that sort of thing. I think we'll insert a snippet, maybe even some pictures of
I hope we still have those videos.
I still do.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So, yes, that happened. And then later we had decided, because we had the negotiations on the Saturday, right? Some of my family members were still at home, and they wanted to see the groom and to meet him officially, like the grandparents.
Oh yeah, kind of. Nobody had met me yet.
Yes,
interesting.
Yes, they hadn't met you yet. So like, no, we want to meet him, we want to see him sharp. So Sunday after church, we were meant to go home, right? And we did. We went home. Normally meets everyone. We have Sunday lunch and whatever. That's when we're having the conversation now. Okay, so I'm gonna come pick you up. Okay, no problem. That was another thing that actually made me believe I could be delusional a bit, you know.
I had to do that part also, so that
it's
just to get your mind away. Yeah, you know.
Everything was planned out so perfectly and stuff like that. Okay, and then he left. He came in the morning. He left. Everything was fine. And so, apparently, at some point during all of, there was a time my aunt calls me to have like a random conversation and what. That's when him and my mom are busy plotting now. And they're like, I'm like, all of this was happening. And I would never have guessed. That one really got me. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was really none the wiser. But yeah, it was little things like that, man. Everyone knew, like he's saying, that was going to happen later that day.
I think the details were planned very well.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that was really beautiful, Shane.
Yeah.
Okay. And then fast forward 2021. Now, obviously, planning the wedding.
Shucks, we got married 2021.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems like such a long time ago now that keep 2023 now.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, it feels like quite some time ago.
Yeah.
So, now come 2021. Now the planning of the wedding. Life needs to now, start shaping itself into something because, we're engaged now and...
We engaged, we've paid them their lobola.
Bro.
It's like, cool, what now?
Yeah.
I won't lie, that was a stressful period for me though.
Yeah. The pressure.
Yeah, because you didn't come cheap, eh? So after having paid lobola and all these things, I realized, okay, cool. So lobola, it's the wedding, it's the starting of life. Because like I had nothing. Like I had nothing in the house. I just had a bed, a fridge, a kettle.
You weren't even like immediately after we got engaged. You were still at home even. Oprah, you moved into a place 2021.
Yeah, but my point is, like, even when I moved out, I had like zero.
Starting from
no couch, no TV, no nothing, no cutlery. Like, I only had things that are for me, like one of this. Yeah, like got like cutlery, like one of this. Like 2 spoons or whatever. Like stuff like those.
I wish you had to go out and buy.
Yeah, so like I knew that by the time we get married, like there's so much that needs to be bought, So yeah, that was a bit stressful. Okay, okay, Lord, how are these things going to come together? Because also like you don't want to take one about from the comfort of their home and then give them like a shallow life. Yeah, I want what's going on with this guy? So yeah, those are the things that are in my mind. Yeah.
So obviously now we're having conversations about, okay, no, babe, when are we actually getting married now? Because Nakunte and we haven't started actually planning anything and stuff like that. So we had actually spoken before we even got engaged. We actually don't want to be engaged for Nakwete over a year or even a year actually.
I was okay with a year though.
Like a year was like, okay, but I wasn't 100% like for rather let's get engaged. That's about to sound sharp, right? So in my mind, okay, sharp will probably, I don't know when. Nothing's on my side, obviously. I hadn't even gotten a proper job then yet, that sort of thing. I'm still very much kind of, so things aren't looking necessarily great on my end, but you know what, we're here now, so let's go, but that was me at the time, obviously. So having several conversations, like I'm trying to understand where my husband is coming from in terms of the pressures and the stress but before we jump into this. And I think I was a bit naive at the time also to the reality, how much or how stressful life could actually be and stuff like that. Yeah. So now I'm having conversations with a friend of mine, actually, Siva also. She's like, you know what, friend? Because I think she could also hear, I'm getting a bit frustrated also, maybe I'm missing you a little bit, and that sort of thing. And she's like, friend, set a date. We're praying about it and we're believing God. That's when. I don't know how it's going to happen, but God will figure it out. Right? I'm like, friend, December. I didn't know when in December though, but I was like, December we have to do it because, child, we don't want to wait
forever.
And that was already, I think, sometime mid-year also.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I come August, randomly on Instagram, I see this post, man. Even the way that it happened, you guys, I wasn't out searching for Wikilabwana things and stuff like that. And I always explain it like this. Nakila on Instagram, right? And then you know how when you're viewing stories, like random ads will play and stuff like that. I locked my phone. What was actually on the screen at the time and stuff like that. So I just unlock my phone randomly, and for some reason that's the first thing I see. I'm like, winner wedding, what royal crew, what is this, child?
85,000 worth of a wedding. 84,500 it was, eh?
I don't remember the exact figure.
84,000 and some couple of hundreds. Yeah, I think 84,500.
Sharp. So I see this, I'm just like, what are the chances, right? I don't know where this place is. I don't know. We have a royal crew, something here in Bloom. So I kinahande bon nabo ki mo and stuff
even
like
I thought
that.
it was here.
Hey.
And you go.
Hey.
I accepted.
Yo. You know, so I'm like, what are the chances? I'm like, okay, not a lot of people have entered. So, okay. So I thought, let me just give it a try. You just never know. I started posting. So the first, I think, posting, 2-3 posts to my friends started sharing. People who know me started sharing. And that support by your name momentum. Let me just go full on because people are resharing and mentioning me and what was. I'm thinking there's momentum. Let's run with it. Every day I was committed, you guys. To point out,
you worked really hard on that thing. You worked really hard on that thing.
It wasn't even August yet. I'm lying because the winners were announced.
August, I think it was. Yeah.
So it was sometime
June,
July more. So every day I'm committed.
I think June probably even because they took some time actually to even announce the winners after the closing date. So I think this was probably in June if I'm not mistaken.
Yo, bro, like I was gonna. Some people will remember also. That's how some people obviously know us now because I think every day I tag 100 people.
You worked
I was committed. I was so committed.
Like to a point where I knew that we had won that thing.
There was no way.
Yeah, like I knew because I analyzed it and then I said, okay, from a business perspective, these guys just want to get their brand out there. Yes. That's actually the only thing they're looking for.
Yes.
And then I said, okay, cool. I was looking at everybody else also like that was in the competition with us, and I'm like, no, there's no way these guys are going to win. And the reason why, I thought to myself, for what these guys are looking for, we had like an engagement video that had gone viral, so also, and stuff like those. And really, you even had more people that are participating in there.
You guys.
So I thought, even if I was the owner looking and analyzing the competition, I would definitely go for us also, because like it was worth it, like in terms of the eyeballs that were on us from our engagement video and even the people that are participating and stuff like that. Like I was convinced, bro. I knew.
I started believing you guys. I was just like, Lord. Also, because I had a lot of people. I had a lot of people. Obviously, my sister, my cousin, my friends. They were just like some of the people. Obviously, just know me off of social media. They were like, "Girl, you have to win this." So I had a lot of those every day.
The support was crazy.
You guys really, really supported. A lot of people supported.
Crazy,
yeah. So, and at some point, now my friends, okay, now I think we're running out of people to tag. Now we're going to start mentioning you. Now my friends are just mentioning you.
Yeah, there was a change of strategy.
My friends were like, okay, we're going to share it, we're going to reshare the post and then put it on the status. Tag you, tag them.
Yeah.
And then that was, everyone sort of started, follow the trend. That's how follow the trend. But put on their stories. Tag them, tag me. Tag them, tag me. Tag them, tag me. So yeah, you guys. Obviously, leading up to that day, man. Can't some phone I was saying that day. I was saying from 12 midnight. She was like, I was so announced. I was so phone I was so contacting, stuff like that. So later on that day, they contact me, asking for details tsa rona because I don't know who choose our winner from these questions, and the questions were name and surname,
when you would like to get married and
exactly. So it's just like there is absolutely
or like prep from their side also to say, okay, cool, let's just have an idea what these guys want and who they are.
Yes, so that
we can make,
exactly. I asked her for our love story also. It's like, okay, so you're gonna pick the best love story that you think is that sort of thing. I was just like, they're definitely obviously asking because we won. I was so happy when we actually won. Obviously, even people were so happy. People supported it will happen social media, all the reshares also to say, like it really happened.
Man. And for me, it's so unbelievable because I never, like before that, I had never heard of anything like that ever happening. Like where you can win a wedding and stuff like those. So it was never a thing that was in my mind, like in any way. So the first time I had it, it was busy happening to me, and then it actually really happened. It's like wow, And for me, how I was convinced to it, definitely, it's a God thing. Like from the prayers that we busy praying, obviously. Because I won't lie, everything was actually coming together so well that year, because like I had like a vision board also of like the things that are targets of mine for the year in Kai, predominantly because of the money that I have to produce for our wedding and life after and those things starting. Everything was coming together so well, like everything was coming together, babe. Like nothing was not being achieved that year. And obviously, like we can't sit here and say it was because of our strength. It really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
It just like purely just the grace of God. Like all those targets that we had there, like everything was coming together. And like I was saying, how for me, I saw that it was a God thing. It was also because of how easy it was to win. Also,
yes.
Like it wasn't these competitions where hey, Luana, you look at it and you're like, but this thing.
What are the chances?
Yeah, like it was really just tagging people and resharing, guys, like that kind of vibe.
And I feel like I'm saying from the very in the first place, the how.
Yeah.
The post.
Yeah.
And
it came to you.
It really did.
Yeah.
God was just like, you know what, it's fine.
And
Here you go.
It was exactly what we needed, bruh. Like it was a wedding venue. It was all the decor in there. It was photography and videography. It was accommodation, even. It was lunch and everything. Like, guys, we just had to rock up there.
Yeah.
We just had to rock up there and leave after when we're done. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Give us a bunch of stuff to choose from. What do you guys want? Do you want this, want this, want this? Like, oh my God, what's actually happening here? It's actually really happening. So, yeah, man. Thank you so much to Royal Karoo again. Like, I feel like we owe those guys so much, man.
Yo. God.
Great people. Absolutely great people.
Our wedding date also, like everything was just so, it was just coming together.
Yeah,
yeah, it's fine. Like it's really going to happen. Exactly that way.
You know what crazy. They say, when God opens a door, no man can shut it. I think for me that's what that experience was. I'll forever be grateful, man. I'll really forever be grateful to that. Just seeing a move of God in our lives. And seeing also how God can use people to bless you, that for me was like it was such a big thing in my life that had so much impact. Like it opened me up so much to say, honestly, when he blesses somebody, like he doesn't get off the throne to come and bless you, but he uses people. That's why, like literally from that experience, I was convinced even more. Honestly. We are all here for each other. Literally, that's what this thing is. We all exist for one another. Like you for me, I for you. And, this is why you guys see what you see today. Literally all because of people. Otherwise, I think our route would have been
different.
Much different. Yeah. Much different. Because even after we got married, that money that we were going to be like getting married with, we were then able to start our lives, which meant we could even travel and like, you know what I'm saying. So God was really good,
about
man.
That provision, everything, for everything, and how.
That's that vlog that we uploaded. You guys must go check it out. Yeah,
man. There was just so much provision, man. Like when God, when He decided that I'm going to do this, He decided I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it
Yeah.
I'm not just going to give them bits and pieces of whatever. I can play years and I can play years like I'll fail. And like, yeah, man. So grateful. That's how we want the wedding, guys. Yeah, that's how we want the wedding. And
God is good.
God is really great.
Yeah. So God bless each and every one of you guys that really came through for us. Like you guys don't know how much you mean to us in terms of the impact and value you guys have in our lives, you know. So thank you, man. Like I honestly pray that may God open doors for you guys like you guys have never seen before.
Amen.
You know.
Amen.
Like, and just an overflow of your heart's desires, man, is what we're saying. So thank you guys so much, man. Like thank you. Barring, thank you, thank you, thank you, happy, thank you.
Yeah, God's been amazing, man. Thank you guys. Thank you. And we'll see you guys in our next video.